Distinguished guests, friends and family members of Foxtrot Company, 1st Battalion, 50th Infantry Regiment, on behalf of Major General Austin S. Miller and Command Sergeant Major Timothy A. Gooden of the United States Maneuver Center of Excellence and Brigadier General James E. Rainey and Command Sergeant Major Wilbert E. Ingram Jr. of the United States Army Infantry School, we welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. And on behalf of Colonel Timmons and Command Sergeant Major Hatton of the 198th Infantry Brigade, we thank you for taking the time and effort to share this great day with us. Before we start today's ceremony, would the veterans in the audience please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, please give these heroes a round of applause. For 238 years, the American infantryman has quietly gone about his duty that has taken him to historic battlefields on many of the Earth's continents. He stood fast on the bloody battlefields within our own borders. He won the Cold War and preserved peace in far-reaching places like South Korea and Europe by his vigilant presence. He left the comfort of his family and endured the most demanding conditions of cold and heat, of dust and mud, of desert and jungle to fight our nation's wars. These young men, soon to be in front of you today, all volunteers, joined the Army and the infantry in a time of war. They chose to serve their nation, knowing that they may be deployed to Afghanistan or other contingency operations around the world. To commemorate the sacrifices of those who went before us, and to tangibly link the commitment of today's soldiers with their legendary predecessors, this beautiful parade field was seeded with soil taken from significant battlefields in our nation's history. On 19 March 2009, heroes or descendants of a hero from these battles spread soil on the very place where your soldiers will walk today. These battles include Yorktown, Antietam, Soissons, Normandy, Corregidor, Korea, LZ X-Ray, Iraq, and Afghanistan. When these young men march proudly past you, they will actually be walking on the ground hallowed by their infantry forefathers. On 12 September 2014, soil was spread on the parade field from San Lorenzo, Italy, and the parade field was officially named Inouye Field in honor of Senator Daniel K. Inouye, who in 1997 was awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions on 21 April 1945. As a platoon leader in the 442nd Regimental Combat Team, and despite being critically wounded, 2nd Lieutenant Inouye, by his gallant, aggressive tactics and indomitable leadership, enabled his platoon to advance through fierce resistance, and he captured the heavily defended and fortified ridge known as Col Teo outside the town of San Lorenzo. This ceremony marks the culmination of months of long and arduous training, the results of which are these superb infantry soldiers prepared to take their places in infantry units around the world. We are proud of their accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, during the next few moments there will be loud noises and smoke from the use of pyrotechnics. Please focus your attention on the far side of the parade field. The World War II Company Street serves as a constant reminder of the time-honored traditions and values of America's greatest generation, those infantrymen who walked before us. In just a few moments, out from the past, will emerge our country's next greatest generation, today's infantry warrior.
Come down that little trail down there. I hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Infantry Rifle Squad, the foundation of the decisive force and embodiment of the warrior ethos. The infantryman has the most challenging job of any member of the armed forces. He carries the fight to the enemy around the world. He is the standard bearer for all the armies of the world, leading by example in the fight to defend freedom against ruthless terror. With the increased firepower and lethality of today's weapons, every infantryman must be trained to standard in over 200 tasks to defeat our enemies on any battlefield. These infantrymen graduating today are accomplished marksmen, able to engage the enemy by day and by night. They understand how to shoot, move, and communicate as a team. They are adaptable warriors who can fight as a mechanized force from Strikers or Bradleys, from the sky as airborne or air assault, and whose training is the basis for our elite special operations warriors. Most importantly, they are patriots, who in a time of war raise their right hand and swore an oath to God and country to defend the Constitution of the United States against any enemy. They call upon to fight building to building in Baghdad or Fallujah, to clear the ridges of Mazar-e-Sharif or Jalalabad in Afghanistan, or to deliver aid and provide security in the Horn of Africa. These men make the difference in this global war on terror. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infantry Rifle Squad. This squad is wearing the equipment it trained with and will carry into combat. The squad is led by a staff sergeant. He is armed with an M4 carbine. The M4 carbine is the latest evolution of the M16 family and is designed for use in vehicles and close quarters combat. The squad has 2 fire teams. Each fire team is led by a sergeant. He is armed with an M4 carbine. This carbine is fully modular with an integrated receiver rail system that can mount the M68 close combat optic and an ANPEQ-15 infrared laser designator used to engage targets at night. Each fire team has 1 automatic rifleman. He is armed with an M249 squad automatic weapon. This is the squad and vehicle machine gun. It has a sustained rate of fire of 85 rounds per minute and weighs 17 pounds. Each fire team has 1 grenadier. He is armed with an M4 rifle and an M320 grenade launcher. It fires a variety of 40mm grenades to include high explosive, illumination, colored smoke, and buckshot. The M320 provides an invaluable indirect fire capability to the infantry squad. The remaining soldier in each fire team is the rifleman. He is armed with an M4 carbine and the M136 AT4 anti-tank launcher. The AT4 fires an 84mm shaped charge capable of defeating up to 14 inches of rolled homogeneous steel and breaches bunkers or masonry walls in urban structures. Additionally, each one of these soldiers is wearing the advanced combat helmet with the AN-PBS-14 monocular night vision device. This night vision device allows the soldier to see in low or no light conditions. Coupled with the laser designator on his weapon, he can place effective fire on all targets at night. On his torso, he is wearing the improved outer tactical vest, or IOTV, which consists of 4 armored plates capable of stopping small arms fire and fragmentation. Additionally, he is wearing ballistic eye protection, knee and elbow pads, and a water hydration system. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the modern-day warrior, armed and equipped to fight and win anywhere, anytime, in any type of terrain, against any enemy. These infantrymen are trained and motivated to defend our country and preserve our way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a round of applause for the United States Army Infantry Squad.